Hello, hello, love warriors. The Holy Spirit has a message for you today. Yes, He does. Today, the Holy Spirit says the power of silence is found in the wisdom of Jesus. Yes. You see, friends, many years ago, to be exact, actually 9 years ago, I asked the Holy Spirit to give me Jesus' wisdom. I was tired of being played like a fool, like a puppet by the enemy, by this world. I was tired of opening my mouth and being trapped each time that I opened my mouth. I understood finally that there was power in silence. And you see, most humans actually took my silence for weakness, took my kindness for weakness. And no, there's actually power in silence. Yes. Look what Jesus said in his word in Matthew 21. The Pharisees, the religious, were bothering him, accusing him because he was doing good. So they asked him, by what power do you do these things? And who granted you the authority to teach here? Said the religious and Pharisees to Jesus. And when they finally answered to Jesus, they didn't even know either. Jesus responded, well, then neither I will tell you from where my power comes. To these things, he replied. Meaning, Jesus didn't even answer. Jesus was unbothered. To foolishness. Jesus basically used his wisdom. He used his silence as power instead. Yes, you see, silence is not weakness. Silence can be wisdom. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response, because Papa God Himself will then speak in our behalf in His timing if you're silent. Mm. Jesus wasn't ignorant or ignoring foolish humans out of pride or irritation. No, He knew their hearts were hardened and not truly seeking truth. By staying silent, he revealed their hypocrisy and showed that some questions aren't asked to gain wisdom, but to trap Jesus. So Jesus' silence was wisdom, not weakness. Most humans I encounter, unfortunately, again, always try to test me, poke me, hurt me, accuse me, use me, all because they thought I was weak, because I showed kindness, I showed love. And in many cases, I stayed silent. But in many cases, what also got me in trouble is when I didn't stay silent and I spoke my emotions and feelings, friends. Did you know that our emotions and emotions and feelings are mostly a lie? They're fickle. We can't rely on them. The only one we can rely is on Jesus, who's the wise one. And he wants to give us wisdom. Today, the Holy Spirit is inviting us to ask God, Yeshua, the Holy Spirit, for his wisdom, for his power. Yes. Mhm. Jesus knew his mission and he came to fulfill it, and he did. In Isaiah 53:7, he fulfilled the prophecy that said, he, Jesus, was oppressed and treated harshly, yet he never said a word. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep is silent before the shearers, he did not open his mouth. Wow. Jesus, the Messiah, being God himself, kept his mouth shut. Jesus' silence shows strength, that not every accusation deserves a defense. Jesus' silence shows that trust in God's plan and his prophecy and in God's justice would vindicate him and me and you. So when Jesus seemed unbothered, it's not apathy, it's divine peace, authority, and obedience. Friends, that's powerful and priceless. I don't know about you, but I want to live in divine peace and use my full authority. And I get it, and you get it by being obedient, by knowing when to keep our mouth shut. Again, using our power. It doesn't matter what other foolish and weak religious humans think, say, or do. What is more important to you and to me is our power, to keep our power, our energy, our source, our divine source. Mm. So ask the Holy Spirit to give you divine peace and use your full authority and win in this game called life by using our wisdom. Friends, don't be fools like the fools. No. Learn to use your Mm, mm. Your power of silence when needed. Ask the Holy Spirit to guide you. Ask Jesus. He's in the business of silence, of using his power. So, friends, happy using your power of silence. To the next time, friends. Shalom, shalom. Bye.